Hi, Gemini. This is Genevieve with Belladonna and Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? I'm doing quite well. This is the reading for March 15th through March 21st, 2021. And as you know, and if you don't know, I'm telling you, COVID is on the decrease. It's down to about 20% of it at its highest peak, which makes me feel like there's light at the end of the tunnel, and I think we all should. Which is what I've been predicting. I said it wouldn't happen overnight. And for sure it did not. So the first card I get for y'all is the Emperor. And the Emperor is thought of as masculine. It doesn't always have to be masculine, but there's a person kind of in charge in your life. And honestly, this person can be your best friend, can be someone that is going to provide you some guidance at this time. And he's also going to give you, he or she, because I don't necessarily think that some of these terms go with the sex they started out with, because the world's changed. Some people are more, it's more about the energy behind the masculine or the feminine, in my opinion, which everybody can do it their own way. And so what this is telling me is there's this masculine energy in your life. It's, see, he's got a hand on the ram, which could be Aries, but you're not Aries. He's got a wand. Love me some wands. And he's saying that, I want you to think about the right thing to do. He's telling you to evaluate your choices. He's telling you that some of your choices may not have been the best ones you could have made, but that you're also making some good ones. And now is the time to start on a new project. And honestly, he's going to be there to guide you through this time, as long as you're evaluating things. So you've got all 5 streams. So that would be like the pentagram, which would be spirit, earth, air, fire, water. And there's a dove coming out of it, out of this hand. Everything's going on. You've got good luck happening. You've also are going to, this is the 6 of Wands. And this card says you're going to start getting the acclaim that you want. But people are going, yay, yay. But that doesn't mean you're at the end. So as you're starting out on something new, you're working towards the end of another project. So you've got a lot of things going on. You're juggling a lot. So you're just going to have to stop and evaluate and make a good decision. Also, there's a Queen of Cups underneath this. Actually, it was like this. And the Queen of Cups is generally a woman, person, a feminine energy that is nurturing and caring. And that tells me that one of the things that you've been lacking on is that nurturing. You have not been allowing yourself to be nurtured, even if it's by yourself. What have you been failing to do for you? Do you need a massage and you just don't want to spend the money? You need a pedi? Same. What are you failing to do to nurture yourself? And what are you doing? Who's keeping you from nurturing yourself? Why? Why aren't you doing it? You also get the Page of Wands. This is reversed. This page is all about communication. So this tells me this was like this. This is telling me that part of the reason that it's taken you a minute to get to that public acclaim, or if people are starting to recognize you for who you're doing, is that you're not communicating those things. You don't communicate your needs. You're also not communicating what you're doing. You're just silently doing it behind the scenes. It's time to stop that. Take care of yourself and give yourself props for what you're doing. You have to give yourself props. Otherwise, no one's going to notice how great you are. And we don't want that to happen at all, do we? Now I'm going to pull a card from the Earth Magic Oracle deck. I love this deck. I'm getting ready to go on a trip soon. Don't worry, Andy, we won't miss any weeks. But in the meantime, this is one of the decks that's going with me. And this card is Vision Quest. This card tells me that with all of these things going on, you need to stop and evaluate and figure out where you're going. Because maybe your vision isn't what you want it to be. Maybe where you're at, you're all caught up and you're not seeing where you're called to be. Or if you are, maybe you're missing something. Maybe you're missing the joy in it. Maybe you're missing the passion in it. Also, we get rain, which is purification. That vision quest, that looking inside of yourself and taking stock, is going to lead it to purify who you are. Because one of the things that I found is that sometimes I get so busy doing things with my job and everything that I lose sight of my motives for doing anything. And I kind of become a bee. And as long as I am evaluating where I'm going, what I'm doing, why I'm doing things, guess what? It actually works out better for me because I'm taking the time to do it for the right motives. Namaste, y'all. On Thursday, the 18th, I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live on my Facebook page, Belladonna and Moonbeams. Of course, if you want to do a private reading, send me a text to 405-512-9400. And of course, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.